Hello, welcome to today's video. My name is Olanirojo. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to work with type 2. Okay, how to work with type 2. So for you to be able to work with type 2, all you have to do is to click on this type 2 area, and the shortcut for it is T. Just press T on your keyboard, then the type 2 will be activated. So now basically the type tools help you to type all the informations you want to have in your design. Okay, it help you to work with text. So now I'm going to click on type 2, then I'm going to double tap. So when you double tap, you can easily edit. So when you double tap, you can highlight the text you have there and now change it to what? To so you can decide how to write the text. So welcome to today's video. Welcome to today's video. That's what we want to have here now. Welcome to today's video. Okay, so basically anything I want to type. So if I still want to type anything again, all I have to do is to click on my type 2. Okay, my name is Olanirojo. Welcome to today's video. My name is Olanirojo. Okay, so now can you see now? Good. So we have what? We have these activated and we have these also. Do you get it now? Good. So anything you want to type at all you have to do is to click on your type 2. And take note, when working with your text, you need to always refer to your character panel also. So why is your character panel important? It helps you to further edit the text by changing the font or changing the style of the text. So if I click on this text now, then come to my character panel here, it gives me access to change the font. Okay, so if I toggle on, can you see this area now? Give you access to what? To change your font. Okay, and you can also filter your font. Remember, we have different classifications for font. We have sans serif, we have serif, we have script font. So filters here help you to actually do that. So you can decide to click on any of these specification. So if you click on any of this classification, it's going to show you all the font on your system that falls under that classification alone. Okay. For example, now I've actually toggled on this now. Can you see sans serif without serif? So it means all the font that is going to be displaying for me here now is going to be what? Sans serif font. So and I can decide to change it to what? To serif also. Sorry for that. So I can decide to change the filters now to serif, and all the font is going to be showing me here is going to be a what? A serif font. Okay, and so on. If I click on script also, calligraphy text, is good. All everything is going to show me here is going to be what? So can you see now? So if you want to change your text, if you want to change your font, you can easily work with your character panel using this method that I've actually show you. So I can decide to clear all and have all my words or my text there. So in this case, I'm going to click on Aleron. Okay, so this is the font I'm using now, Aleron. So I can now, if I want to change my styles, remember in the last video that I show you how to download and install font on your PC, I showed you that we have different styles, right? Good. And if you want to change the styles of this font now, this is what you need to do. Click on this area. Okay, so can you see now? So it gives you access to what? To change it to bold. You can even change it to black, heavy, and make use of all the words, all the styles you have here. Good. So if you want to edit it, anything, you just have to click on it. Good. So now with this area here, it gives you access to increase your font size, increase and decrease your font size. So increase and decrease your what? Your font size. Then here it gives you options for you to state your leading. Okay, and what does leading means? Leading means the space between. Okay, so let's assume we have Let me enter this now. Then I have something. Adobe Illustrator class. Adobe Illustrator class. So, so can you see now? Adobe Illustrator class. Now, this is where this your area actually comes into place. Letting give you access for you to reduce the spacing, okay, the spacing between the letters on the first line and the letters on the second line. So that's the easiest way for me to explain so that you can easily grab it. Okay, so leading is the same thing as line spacing in text. Line spacing, the space you have between the text on the first line and the text on the second line. That's actually what we refer to as what? As leading. Okay, so why tracking? Okay, we are going to tracking. So for you now to be able to edit your leading, you need to work with this area. So you can actually increase or decrease. You can actually increase or what? Decrease. Then you can also set it to auto. Okay, when you set it to auto, it means that auto will help you to select the right leading for your text. Auto will help you to select the what? The right leading. So now the other area we have here is tracking. Okay, tracking, and tracking help you this area. Tracking help you to adjust the space between each letters, and that's where the function of this place actually comes in. So I can decide to change. Can you see now? Can you see? So I can decide to increase it here. So tracking actually means the space between each letters. Okay, that is the space between W and E. So, and for you to be able to adjust that, you need to work with this area. So can you see now? Good. And I can decide to even join it together now. So I hope you are seeing the changes they're actually making to these tails now. Good. So, and so on and so forth. Now, let's come to paragraph here in our character panel. The paragraph area help you to adjust your what? The looks of your paragraph. You can even give it a left align, okay, in terms of paragraph, or give it a center. Can you see? Or right, and you can even justify with the last line aligned to the left. Okay, you can give it a justification alignment with the last line aligned to what? To center. Then you can give it left and even justify all lines. So the paragraph panel give you access to what? To adjust your paragraph. It's as simple as that. Do you get it now? Good. And you can also, you will see that some, take note of this your control area here. This control area also give you access to what? To adjust some of these things I've actually explained in the character what? In the character panel. Okay, so that's the first aspect of your type 2. Now we are moving to the next aspect. We are moving on the next aspect, which is type on parts. On a part. What does type on a part means? Have you seen a design that you will see that you have like, okay, before I explain a type of your part so that you can get it clearly, let me explain something. Okay, good. Let's assume you want to make a social media flyer here. Let's assume you want to make a social media flyer here. You will know that, take notes, your text cannot occupy all the spaces here in this artboard, right? Good. So now, let's assume all the segment that you want to have your text is just this area from here to here, just this area. And if you click on your type 2 and you click on and you kept on typing, take note of something. If you kept on typing, can you see? You just keep on moving on a straight line. So if you type from now till tomorrow, if you still keep on going on that straight line, and you know that you don't want it to occupy this area, and you cannot be pressing on enter all the time. So there is a way to do that. And what's that way? The way for you to do that is always draw a shape. Always draw a shape like a rectangle shape. Okay? a rectangle or a square shape to cover the areas where you want your stare where you when you want your text to what to appear. So let's assume we all want all our text to appear within this range only. Okay, I will just draw my rectangle. Okay, then I can now I can now click on my type tool, then take note of something. I'm going to click on it. Can you see? Anytime I see that circle part as around my path, then I'll just tap on it. Good. So basically now, instead of having all my text on a straight line, so let me just copy all the text you have here. I've actually copied. Then I'll press my type to just to show you the difference again. Good. Then I'll paste it here. So can you see the difference? Everything here is appearing on a straight line. Why this one appear on the areas I want it to what? To appear. Do you get it now? Good. So that's basically how to work with text. If you know that you just want this text to apply to appear in a certain area. Okay. So take note, all the character panel is still activated also. The character panel is still activated also, and you can still make all the adjustments here that I've actually explained earlier. Okay, you can still work with your character panel and still adjust everything that I've been able to explain to you what earlier. Do you get it now? Good. So it's as simple as what? As that. Okay. So now go back to what I initially want to explain, which is type on a part. Type on a part. Your type on a part give you access to actually type on a part of a shape. Okay. And for us to be able to do that, we need to have a shape in place already. Okay. We need to have a shape in place already. So now just click on your shape tool. Then we're going to draw an ellipse tool. Okay. Let's just draw an oval shape. Okay, so can you see now? Good. So when I activate, for you to be able to activate your type on a part two, you need to click on this drop down. Okay. If what is showing there is actually your type two, which is T, then you click on this drop down here. Then you activate your what? Okay. So now, this now, take note of something. You will see that immediately I click on, let me click on select so that you can see what I'm explaining. This is our hover shape, right? This is our oval shape. Then we want to type on the part of this oval shape, right? Good. All I have to do is to click on type on part. You will see that all the four cardinal points of this shape is actually activated here now. So if I click on any of the parts, I'll be able to what? To tap on it. So can you see now? Good. Okay. So can you see now? So it means that anything I'm typing will always appear at this what? At this area. So why is this thing important? Have you seen? It's actually important when you're actually creating a badge or an emblem logo where you need to have your text around your logo. So you can easily draw the perfect shape around the logo, then click on type on a what? On a part two. Then you will be able to do what? You'll be able to do that. Do you get it now? Good. So another part we have here is a vertical type what? Two. So it means that anything you are typing will appear in the what? In the vertical type. So can you say now? Okay. Olaniran. So can you see how I have my name here now? Good. So that's the function of your what? Of your type of your type in the what? Vertical type 2. Do you get it now? So it's as simple as that. I so far so good. I've been able to explain how you can make use of your character panel to edit your text. I've shown you how you can type on a part. Okay, so it's not limited to oval shape alone. Any shape, okay, any shape, even your polygon. If you draw it, if you draw, let's draw this polygon and activate the type tool so that it's so that you can really understand what I'm talking about. So your type on the type tool, okay, can you see now? So any shape at all, Okay, all you just have to do is to draw the shape first, then click on your type on a part 2, and then come to any of the anchor point of the shape or the cardinal point, then just tap on it. Can you see? So can you see? Good. It's as simple as that. So you can now keep on what? Editing. Okay, good. So it's as simple as that. Now, now there is something I want to explain before I end this video, and which is your type icon here. Okay, how does this come into place? When you activate any of these, okay, and have you seen cases that you need to what to actually type things in cases? That is when you want to have everything in uppercase, or you have to have it in or in sentence case. How do you intend to do that? If you type any of your text here in Adobe Illustrator, then you need to have it in the sentence case. What you need to do is to highlight the text, okay, then click on type. Can you see now? Highlight the text, highlight the text, click on type, then you see your change case here. So the case actually give you access to make use of your uppercase, lowercase, title case, and even what? Sentence case. So you can just activate any of these. So can you see now? Good. Sentence case. Okay. So now let's activate everything to uppercase now. Click on type, then click on uppercase. So can you see? You can also decide to click on what? You can also decide to click on lowercase. Okay, can you see now? Good. Can you see now? Good. So now before I end this video, I'm going to show you something in the character panel. Okay, and that is how to work with your subscript and superscript. Okay, so let's assume we want to write a date for an event. Dates, and the event is coming up on the 11th. Okay, remember that when I type this my th, it appears as a normal what? Th. But you know that when you're writing dates, at times it's not compulsory for it to appear like this. It can also appear as a what? As your superscript, right? Good. So all you have to do is to highlight the text, highlight that area, the th, highlight it. Then come to your character panel here. Then you work with this area. So can you see now? Super what? Script. So just click on superscript. So can you see now? So basically we can have this, then you can turn it off, then you have July. Okay, so we have 11th of what? July. Oh, so you have to toggle it off when you are done. 11th of July 2020. So we have it that way. So good. So have you seen something like this? Good. Then in mathematics also, I'm taking you back to mathematics, right? Don't worry, if you have actually forgotten your mathematics note, go and dust it. Okay. Okay. So they taught us something about base, right, in mathematics. And so let's assume we have all our tests here. I'm not sure if it's correct though. Okay. So let's assume we have something like this. When you have a text like this, is in base 2. Okay, so basically I'm just using this to explain how things works in Adobe Illustrator. So all you have to do is to highlight it, then click on your subscript. Good. So it now means that we have this text. So I'm not sure if this is what we used to have in base 2. I've forgotten. I think it has been a while. Okay, so basically I've been able to explain how you can actually work with type in what? In Adobe Illustrator, and the function of your character panel where it comes to place when working with what? With type. Okay, so another thing, when you want to make a modification to your type, you want to make a modification to your type, and these ones actually comes in handy when you are working with logo, when you need to customize your logo type. Okay, when you need to customize your logo type, this thing what I'm about to show you comes into place. So let's assume we have Johnny here. Good. And the text I'm using for it is Aleron. Okay, so let's assume this is my logo type and I still want to customize it myself. I want to do a little customization to what we used to have here. So all I can just do is to have the text in the right proportion with the logo. Let's assume we have the logo here. Then I can now right click on it. Then I'll click on create outline. Okay, so what does the function of this create outline? It helps me to shape my type to shape. Okay, it helps me to shape my text or my type to what? To shape. So with this now, I can do any customization I want to do with this. Okay, so can you see now? I can easily ungroup, then fill this area now. Okay, I can right click on it and press release compound part. Can you see now? Can you see that my here has actually changed now? I can do same thing for who. All I just have to do is to click on it, right click, then release a compound part. So I know you have come across logos that they have some little customization in their what? In their type. So this is how to do that. And if you want to add any shape or subtract any shape here, you can easily what? Do that. So let's assume I just add a star here just to show you practical now. I have a star, reduce it. Let's reduce it. Then I place it inside my hole here. Okay, can you see now? So I can now align the two together. Then click on my shift M, which is shape builder tool. Then I can now delete the star. So can you see now? So can you see what we have here now? Good. So this actually come in handy when you are working with your what? With logo. Okay, when you are working with and you need to do a little customization and with the help of your pen and even conversion tool, can you see? You can even do anything you wish to do. So these are just a simple illustration, okay, for you. So can you see now? So basically, can you see what I have here now? For my random normal text now. So good. So remember that this only comes handy when you need to work on logo type and you want to do customization to your type. Okay, so remember, don't forget what we did. We activate our type tool. Then I type what? You type the logo, the brand name or the logo or what you want to use as the logo type. Then you right click on it. You right click on it. Then you click on create what? Outline. It's as simple as that. So everything is still grouped together. You can right click on it, then click on ungroup so that you can have each what? Each letter separate now. So can you see? Good. So take note of something. Immediately you click on create outline, you won't be able to change the word. They change the letters again. For example, I can still delete the whole here and write J there. Okay. But with the one I've actually created out an outline, remember I've actually changed the text now to shape. So there is not an option for me to do that. So can you see now? So basically, this is what it entails to work with type in Adobe Illustrator. See you in the next video.